Hi everyone, my name's Jason and I'm the lead developmental editor at Ocean Reeve Publishing, and today I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can improve your writing. Specifically, I'll be focusing on premise and allegory. The first thing I like to ask when working with an author on their fiction writing is, what is your allegory and what is your premise? The allegory is like the hidden meaning, the hidden message. Sometimes it's the reason you are writing your story. What is that message that you want to get across? For example, have you read George Orwell's Animal Farm? If you hadn't, I think you should go and read it because it's a fantastic, very interesting story, and the allegory behind this story is actually detailing the rise of the Russian political party in communist Russia. So the allegory is like this hidden message, I guess, like I said, the reason it is that you want to write what you want to write. Now the next thing is the premise. The premise is like a very short, very succinct statement. Normally it's 1 or 2 sentences on what your story is about. So, for example, if I was to pull one out of thin air, I would say a troubled child helps a wayward alien leave Earth and return home. Or another one would be, and this is my favorite film, so try and guess this one. This would be a young man joins a group of rebels to help destroy the government's diabolical space station. So, as you can see, it's just a very quick, very succinct message to outline what your story is about. Now, as creatives, it's really easy to get sidetracked in the nitty-gritty details. I know, because I'm a creative, and sometimes I do find it really hard to just say what really has to be said without giving away all the tiny details that make up that point. So, when you're trying to construct your premise, make sure you're focusing on 3 things. You're focusing on the protagonist, you're focusing on the setting, and you're focusing on the conflict rising. Now this will give you a very succinct, very quick and detailed answer to what your premise should be. So the reason I say to my authors, to my fiction writers, when I ask this question, the reason I ask them what is your premise and what is your allegory is because it gives you a bit of a roadmap as you're writing and as you're moving forward through your writing. Because again, as creatives, we can get a little bit sidetracked, and I know because sometimes my characters do things and I have no idea why they're doing them. But having that allegory and having that premise there in front of you as you're writing helps make sure that you're always working towards that end goal. So that's it for today's tip. I hope that's helped you improve your writing just a little bit, and stay tuned for more. Hopefully I will see you soon. Thanks for listening. Bye.